Alright boys, today we're going to be talking about some of these budget beasts. Now there have been so many new good cards that have come into the game that are really cheap that you guys need to get a hold of. We're going to be talking about the absolute big ones, the Tim Anderson that you can end up getting for free, or the Mike Moustakas, some of these guys. And we're also going to be talking about some of the sleepers in the game that you guys aren't thinking about that should be in your God Squad if you don't have someone who's absolutely great. These budget beasts will play just as good as some of these other cards, and they are the sleepers of the game that you guys need in your squad. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub if this ended up helping you guys out, and let's get into some of the best cards that you guys should put on your TD team. Do you guys want cheap stubs on the market? Make sure you guys go to MLB.com, today's sponsor, and make sure you guys use code MAIT for 5% off your purchase. So I'm going to go over the obvious ones first. The first one that I'm going to end up going over is going to be the Tim Anderson and the Roberto Clemente. You guys got to get these done. If you guys haven't got them done, make sure you guys check out my guides, especially Roberto Clemente. It can be a little bit hard to get, but I have the best way that you guys should do it, so make sure you guys go check out that video. And then we're going to be talking about another one who's pretty dang common. Is going to be Mike Moustakas. Here you get him from Tops Now moments, and he's absolutely filthy. We're going to be talking about a lot of the Tops Now players because a lot of these are pretty dang good, especially some of these that you wouldn't expect. The Mike Moustakas is just cream of the crop, and I know that you guys aren't standing on this, but he's got to be on this list because he is an absolute madman. The power, and if you guys know Mike Moustakas, he just has the most beautiful swing. I wouldn't put him at third, I'd put him at second base. I know that that's going to be a little bit hard, but you get him parallel 3, he's going to have gold defense over there, he's going to be fine. Mike Moustakas is an animal, and you guys are going to want him on your team. The next guy I'm going to say is going to be Dansby Swanson. I know a lot of these guys are some of the new Tops Now cards, but they're also really good. I know that he's a shortstop, and Tim Anderson's a shortstop, and honestly, Tim Anderson's a lot better, but I love Dansby's swing. He has a really good swing, and whenever you guys get this guy paralleled up, he's going to be insane. 113 power once he's paralleled. 106 power. It's going to be disgusting. On top of that, he can have up to 90 fielding and almost about 80 speed, which is pretty dang good for a shortstop. I only look for about over 70 speed at shortstop. But Dansby Swanson is a stud. If you don't want to put him at shortstop, put him at second. There's like no good second basemen. Well, this guy's got a really good swing, and you guys are going to want him on your squad. For number 3, we're going to be doing cards under 25K. Just a little bit of a reminder, and I'm going to go with Joey Gallo. You can get him for 18,500 stubs with it. And the reason why Joey Gallo is just so dang good is the man flat out rakes. I want to put him at the number 3 spot today after these guys, and I think that he is amazing. Joey Gallo just hits bombs, absolute bombs. He has a really sweet swing. He's got 90 fielding, and if you get him paralleled up, he can have 90 fielding wherever you want to put him. Put the guy at third base, put him in the outfield. The dude's got an absolute cannon, and he plays great at the corner positions. I wouldn't put him out there. Another guy who is also a guy that I thought we were going to cover was going to be Juan Soto. But Juan Soto has gone from about 15K to about 73, which is just outstanding. He's a great card, but that's just too expensive for the series. But this Joey Gallo and this Shohei Ohtani are both absolute dogs, and you guys should definitely think about picking up one of these corner outfielders because they are filthy. At the number 4 spot in the list, we're going to go with my guy Xander Bogaerts. You can get him for about 9,000 stubs. And the thing that's so good about Xander Bogaerts is he has a sweet swing, and he plays all around. He plays literally anywhere. That great contact, that great power, that great fielding. He is a 5-tool player, and he is one of the better shortstops in the game. Honestly, I think that this Xander Bogaerts might be a little bit better than, and I know this is a hot take, than TA. Just because the contact and the vision, I feel like, is pretty much dang near max once you get this guy paralleled up. And if you're playing on Hall of Fame and Legend, he's just going to be absolutely filthy. I love TA, but this guy definitely, he competes with Tim Anderson as being one of the best budget beasts that you can get for free or cheap in the game. Because Xander Bogaerts is one of those cards that's just, he's filthy. He's flat out filthy. And I've played against him, and I'm putting him on my squad because he looks nice. Now we're going to start getting into pitching as we get into some of these lower ones. At the number 5 spot, I'm actually going to go Liam Hendricks. Now, a lot of guys say that they hate Liam Hendriks, and I understand, but he's been pretty decent for me. He had one really bad outing. I know he has a 9.60 ERA, but his last 4 innings, he's been disgusting, and I finally figured out how to pitch with him. Now that sinkers aren't really the meta. Obviously, sinkers are still good. I don't think they got nerfed out of nowhere, but they are still pretty dang good to where Liam Hendriks honestly got better because of it. The fastball, slider, curveball, 2-seam is amazing because the 2-seam is disgusting and it's different than his 4-seamer. Honestly, I've been using 2-seams a lot more in ranked because I think they're one of the most filthy pitches in the game now that sinkers ended up getting nerfed. Liam Hendriks is an absolute dog. He has great per 9s, almost pretty much maxed, and for a 96 for that you can pick up for selling out order of about 10K. That's just amazing. As far as bullpen guys, the first guy I'm going to end up talking about is going to be Jim Palmer. Now, I know that what you're going to say is going to be, what the heck is going on? But Jim Palmer has been absolutely filthy. The 95 mile-an-hour heater, the 5-pitch mix, the good stamina, the good hits per 9, Ks per 9. He's got a funky lineup. I think that this guy is definitely a guy that can perform for your God Squad. I think he is very, very solid. And on top of that, I'm not going to be putting Felix Hernandez on this list, but you guys should be doing that from the Clemente rewards. Although that Felix is kind of hit or miss, you guys need that guy, and he's definitely a free guy. So I'm just going to kind of say it here in the Budget Beast video. Watch my video and finish the Clemente. Get Felix Hernandez. He's another starter that you should end up getting through this. The next guy I want to be talking about is going to be Sean Manaea. Now, I know the hits per 9 are a little bit down, but he's got a really good pitch mix, and he's a lefty. I really like Sean as far as the left-handed starters out of the... As far as left-handed left-handed starting pitchers for Budget Beast, I think that this guy is one of the best guys they can end up getting. The 104 Ks per 9, he's got pretty dang control with 97 control of his sinker. He's only got 4 pitches, but I feel like all of his pitches pretty much play with him having a slider and a curveball and a changeup as well as that heater. I think he is a very good card that you guys should definitely think about getting. You can get him for about 6,000 stubs, so that's an absolute bargain. If you need a 5th starter, I think Sean is going to be your guy, or you can end up grinding the top sound moments and get him for free, as I think that he is a really good guy that you guys should definitely think about. Now we're going to start talking about an absolute utility guy that you need on your team, and that's Dylan Moore. Now he is a great guy to have on your bench because I know that he has not the greatest stats in the world, 101 and 115, so he's got a little bit of pop and he plays second base. Not only can this guy maybe play second base for you, but he can be your utility. He can play first base, third base, shortstop, left field, center, and right. So he's a pure utility. He can play every single position in the game except for starting pitcher and catcher. I think that Dylan Moore is a guy that you need on your team because of that. He's definitely a budget utility guy that is going to be absolutely filthy that you guys need to get your hands on. The next guy we're going to be talking about is going to be this Salvador Perez, as he is filthy. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, where is he? Well, here he is. He is disgusting. I think that he's better than the Team Affinity one because he has more pop on both sides. I know that he is a little bit worse versus lefties and has a little bit worse contact, but I like this Salvi guy because he has just got one of the sweetest swings. Whenever they end up giving Salvi that 99 overall finest card, and he is disgusting. I know that they already gave him a TA card, but I'm hoping that he gets one more because I really want an in-game Salvi card for my catching position because the guy is amazing. Now, we're going to end this video with a couple of Budget Beast bullpen guys, and the first guy that I'm going to say is going to be Dellin Betances because he is disgusting. He has a 3.97 ERA for me in 22 innings pitched. The fastball, the slider, if he's filthy, he's on my God Squad. I love this guy to death. The next guy we're going to end up talking about for bullpen is going to actually be a lower overall, but he's going to be Raleigh Fingers. Now, hear me out, boys. Raleigh is still disgusting. The sinker, the slider, the forkball, nobody's really seen him this year, especially all the Xbox noobs, even though we got him pushed down our throat last year. Raleigh Fingers is disgusting. When he gets to 99, he's going to be absolutely amazing. Another guy that you guys can end up picking up for pretty dang cheap is going to be, again, Liam Hendriks and some of these other guys. I know they're a little more expensive, but Rob Dibble's probably an in-game bullpen guy. Adam Wainwright's going a lot for a postseason, but he's pretty dang good. And I like Familia. I don't love Familia, so if you really want a guy for about 10K, he's there. But definitely get the other three before you end up getting this guy, because those are pretty much the best bullpen guys that you guys can end up getting right now. And they're going to be the guys that are going to help carry you. If you want other bullpen guys, make sure you guys do Team Affinity. Get that Alex Reyes, that Gregory Soto. Those cards are also really good. Now, boys, these videos usually do really good over time, so make sure you guys drop a like and a sub if this ended up helping you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.